Have you ever wanted to grow your own peanuts, but assumed you needed a massive warm weather farm? You are in the right place. Today we are revealing home gardening tips for growing peanuts at home, even without a backyard. Prepare to be completely surprised by how this plant actually works. You can easily harvest a massive basket of fresh peanuts right on your urban balcony, deck, or brightly lit windowsill if you know the secrets of container microfarming. 1. Pick the right peanut. If you want to start growing peanuts, your first instinct might be to grab a bag of raw peanuts from the snack aisle of your local grocery store. This is a massive, guaranteed recipe for failure. It is incredibly frustrating to plant something, wait weeks, and watch absolutely nothing happen. Commercial snack peanuts have almost always been heavily processed, roasted, or blanched, which completely kills the embryonic plant hiding inside. You must buy fresh, completely raw seeds that are still securely inside their protective outer shells. Furthermore, you cannot just plant any peanut variety in a small container. Massive commercial farms grow runner or Virginia peanuts, but these plants have aggressive, sprawling vines that require up to 165 days of intense heat to mature. In a restricted urban container or a shorter climate window, these will fail. Instead, you must purchase strictly Valencia or Spanish peanut varieties. Valencia peanuts are perfectly suited for small pots because they grow like a compact upright bush and mature incredibly fast, often ready to harvest in just 90 days. The timing of your planting is just as delicate. You should carefully crack open the shells by hand on the exact day you plan to plant them. You must be incredibly gentle during this extraction. If you accidentally scratch or peel off the thin, red, papery skin that tightly surrounds the nut, the seed will rot in the dirt and never sprout. 2. The pegging phenomenon. Watching a peanut plant make peanuts is really cool. It is a thing to see in your garden because of the way it grows. Peanuts start with yellow flowers. When these flowers get pollinated, they fall off. A little peg grows down into the ground. This peg grows sideways, turns into a peanut. Because peanuts grow underground, you need to use a kind of pot. You cannot use a pot that's too deep and narrow, or the peg will not be able to reach the ground and the plant will die. You should use a pot or a big fabric bag with an opening that is at least 18 to 20 inches wide. The dirt is also very important. If it is too heavy and thick, it will hurt the plants. You should mix the dirt with things like perlite, peat moss, or coconut coir to make it light and fluffy. This will help the pegs grow into the ground. When the peanut plant is still small, you can plant things around it like radishes, cilantro, or green onions. These things grow fast. You can pick them before the peanut plant needs the space. This is a way to use your space in the garden and get some food early. Peanut plants are really interesting to watch. They are fun to grow in your garden. Is this completely changing how you look at growing peanuts? If you are picking up surprising tips you have never heard before, take a quick second to hit that subscribe button and make sure to like this video. 3. The calcium anomaly. Watering your plant correctly can be really sad when you pick the peanuts and they are empty inside. This happens because people do not understand how peanuts grow. Peanuts are different from plants because they get calcium from the air around them, not from the water they drink through their roots. This is because peanuts grow underground. To get peanuts that are not empty, you need to put a lot of calcium in the top few inches of soil where the peanuts are growing. This part of the soil is called the pegging zone. When you see the yellow flowers on your peanut plant, which is usually about a month after they start growing, you should put some special helper called agricultural gypsum on the soil. This helper breaks down fast, gives the peanuts the calcium they need without hurting the soil. Do not use the helper that farmers use because it takes a long time to break down and can hurt the soil and make the leaves turn yellow. 4. The hilling secret and ditching synthetic fertilizer. When you are growing a peanut plant, you should not use nitrogen fertilizer. This is because it is bad for the plant and it will make the leaves grow a lot, but you will not get any peanuts. Peanut plants can get nitrogen from the air with the help of some bacteria called bradyrhizobium that live on their roots. If you use fertilizer, the plant will stop working with these bacteria and it will not produce flowers. To help your peanut plant grow well, you can use a kind of powder that has good bacteria in it. You put this powder on the peanut seeds before you plant them. It helps the good bacteria get into the soil. You have to be careful with this powder and keep it away from sunlight and water that has chlorine in it. It is better to use rainwater to water your plants first. When your peanut plant is 6 to 12 inches tall and it starts to bloom, you should do something called hilling. This means you loosen the soil around the base of the plant and make a hill with some fluffy compost. This helps the plant make peanuts because it makes it easier for the peanuts to grow in the soil. 5. The hull scrape test, proper curing, and closed-loop recycling. Knowing when to harvest peanuts is important. The entire crop grows underground. If you harvest early, the nuts will be watery and useless. If you wait too long, the peanuts can rot or sprout too soon. To get ready for harvest, stop giving the plant water for 2 weeks. This lack of water helps the plant focus on making the peanuts mature. Check if the peanuts are mature by doing a hull scrape test. Dig up a few pods from the edge. Gently scrape the shell. If it's white or yellow, they are not ready. If it's dark brown or black, they are ready to harvest. When the peanuts are mature, pull up the plant. Hang it in a warm, dry, and airy place for 7 to 14 days. Keep the peanuts on the plant. This helps the peanuts get drier and tastier. When the leaves turn brown and crumbly, break off the peanuts. Let them dry on a mesh screen for 2 weeks. This helps reduce the moisture. It makes the peanuts crunchy. Finally, use the leftover plant material or damaged peanuts as compost. It makes a fertilizer for your garden. It helps your garden grow healthy. Work with your trees instead of against them. Which of these hidden micro-farming hacks for growing your peanuts will you test on your patio first? Let us know in the comment section down below. Hit that like button and do not forget to subscribe for more forbidden gardening secrets.